Welcome Trophy Hunters. Today I'm going to be looking back through my trophy list and showing you the journey to earning a boatload of platinums. Today's episode is number 2 of the My Platinum Portfolio series. Let's start then, shall we, with my 11th platinum running all the way through to my 20th. And kicking off today with a brilliant PS5 launch day experience, Astro's Playroom. I earned this platinum March 13th, 2024. This is simply a delightful platformer that comes pre-installed on every PS5, and it serves as both a nostalgic trip through PlayStation history and a showcase for the new PS5 features and incredible DualSense controllers capabilities, as you'll be guiding the adorable Astrobot through various levels. As for the gameplay, it's smooth and engaging, with each level designed to highlight a different feature of the DualSense, from feeling the pitter-patter of Astro's steps in the snow to the resistance of the adaptive triggers during certain combat actions. The immersion here is fantastic, and during your time with Astro as well as mine, you'll be encountering references to iconic PlayStation games, consoles, and long-forgotten characters. This makes it an even greater treat for long-time PlayStation fans. I remember the first day of Astro fondly. I picked up my PS5 from my local game store in 2020, having to still socially distance and wear a poxy face mask. But that was the only negative from that day, as when I got home and unboxed my stunning new console, I noticed my family gathering around behind me. This was to watch the new PS5, but little did they know they would be captivated by Astrobot himself. He immediately became the most popular figure in my household, and I knew, okay, PS5 is great, but holy shit, Astrobot is something really special. As for the trophies, it's a super easy platinum, and it just wants its players to have fun and experience everything that Team Asobi have created. I thoroughly love jumping between all of the incredible suit enhancements for Astro to make his journey across various levels even greater. As for the trophies that you can earn, one of my favourites has to be the Adequate Boy trophy, which is for hitting all of the rabbits with arrows in GPU jungle, hinting at God of War of course. If you haven't already, go grab yourself a platinum that has all the ingredients for greatness. Next up today, and in at platinum number 12, it's Maneater. I chewed down this platinum in April of 2024. Maneater is an action RPG where you take on the role of a fierce shark on a quest for revenge after Scaly Pete kills your shark mum. Starting off as a small pup, your goal is to survive in the harsh aquatic world, growing and evolving by hunting prey and avoiding predators, in the hope that one day you can hunt down Pete for a cold-blooded attack. The open world environment is filled with dangers but opportunities as you explore a variety of underwater and on-land locations. The game combines elements of exploration, jaw-ripping combat, and survival elements, offering you, the player, a unique, thrilling experience as you become the ultimate apex predator. Most of the time, you'll be trying to consume other marine creatures, and of course, a few fleshy humans. These provide you nutrients that allow you to grow and evolve. Each biome offers distinct challenges and enemies requiring strategic thinking and apex predator-like adaptation. I actually played most of this game on my PlayStation Portal. At the start, I wasn't quite sure if I was going to enjoy myself, but after coming back to it a few weeks later, I could see the grand appeal of latching on to other high-leveled enemies and ripping them to shreds for trophies. In the end, I had a lot of fun with this one, and that's its main purpose, to give you something different to play. It almost feels like a throwback to the types of games you would have got on the PS2. When it comes to trophies, the fun really is in becoming the new apex predator by destroying all of the existing apex predators in the game. They act as like mini boss battles for you, and they can be really epic, but also brutal if you go in under-leveled and equipped. The only real trophy I had any issues with was Infamy level 10. This was more tedious than anything. It was a bit more of an endgame grind for me than I was expecting, but eventually I latched my teeth onto it and ripped open this silver trophy. Looking back on it now, Maneater is well worth snapping onto. But now a word from today's sponsor, you guys. With the recently launched channel memberships, you are supporting me on my journey as a PlayStation creator, and I couldn't be more thankful for the passionate and supportive community we have here. If you haven't already, check out the membership options, but don't feel obligated to join, only if you want to and only if you can. With these new memberships, you'll have access to loyalty badges that progress the longer you remain a member, custom emojis that you can use in comment sections and live streams, and there's a whole lot more as well. Once again, I just want to say thank you. Now let's get back to the goddamn video. And in At Platinum number 13, it's Raji, an Ancient Epic. I earned this Platinum April 2024. Raji, an Ancient Epic is an action-adventure game set in India, where mythology and folklore come alive. The game follows the story of Raji, a young girl chosen by the gods to stand against a demonic invasion that is here to devastate the human realm. Her mission is anything but simple. She needs to save her brother who has been kidnapped by the demons, also protect all of humanity, because there's a very real possibility of total annihilation. The gameplay is a blend of fun, fluid combat, intricate puzzles, and history-defining exploration. It also features some marvellous and majestic palaces, alongside ancient temples, lush forests, and ominous caves, each meticulously crafted to immerse the player in the world of ancient India. The combat is a core component of the gameplay loop, with Raji wielding divine weapons bestowed upon her by the gods. You must master a variety of combat techniques and strategies to defeat the demonic foes that stand in Raji's way. My experience was fast but very fun, and I actually bagged this Platinum in just a single day, and I would say I like this game without completely loving it, if that makes sense. But I would still definitely recommend it as an easy Platinum to get through. Go slice some demons up and get this ancient but epic Platinum for yourself. Next up for today, and in at Platinum number 14, it's Crash Team Rumble. This Platinum was April 2024. Crash Team Rumble is an online multiplayer spin on an iconic character and world, with its energetic multiplayer gameplay that throws teams of players against each other in a variety of chaotic and entertaining challenges. In Crash Team Rumble, each player selects a character from the iconic franchise, each with their own unique abilities and attributes to attack and defend with. The objective here is to work collaboratively with your team to outsmart opponents and dominate the arena. The fast and brutal brawling elements ensure for a thrilling experience for players of all skill levels, whether you're dodging obstacles, collecting power-ups, or engaging in combat with rival teams. Crash Team Rumble offers endless fun and excitement. My experience was one of fun, frustration, and fortune. I played most of this game with my friend Motto, or you might know him as No Life Motto, and that's where the fun lies with this game, playing majority of it with a friend if you can, because you'll be needing to work together to get wins online, earn trophies of course, and dominate the arenas. The only real frustration in this game comes in when you come up against players who are long-time addicts of this one, because they can absolutely dominate you and your team. If you don't think strategy in every match, you could be in serious trouble here. The fortune is also linked to the multiplayer, as with most multiplayer team games I guess, because if you can get into a lobby with some players who are new to the game, then you have got a real good chance of earning lots of trophies very quickly indeed. The best trophies on offer here are the character-based ones, as it wants you to dive into the game with a wide range of classic Crash-themed characters, and this allows you to enjoy and learn all of their playstyles and abilities, as you can flatten enemies with Crash and tail whip them as Dingo Dial. On the edge of caution, before this multiplayer game gets shut down like most of them do these days, you should head over to Crash Team Rumble and bag yourself a Platinum like this. On to my 15th Platinum, it's Cat Quest. This is one I earned in May 2024. Cat Quest is an action RPG set in a fantastical world of Feline Guard, where cats are the dominant species. Players take on the role of a brave and adventurous cat who embarks on a quest to rescue their kidnapped sister from the clutches of the evil Dracoth. The game features a charming open world environment filled with dungeons to explore, enemies to battle, and treasures to uncover. You'll level up this feline hero by defeating dragons and completing quest lines, while also upgrading gear and unlocking some seriously magical abilities. With its vibrant graphics, a fun storyline, and easy to master combat, Cat Quest offers a delightful experience for players of all age groups. I had done little research into this game before starting it, and boy was I happy to see what I started. I love this game so much that I already had planned to complete the second game at some point. Honestly, if you want to earn trophies but don't want a really hard experience, you need something light-hearted exactly like this one, because Cat Quest is seriously perfect. To follow up with that one, it's Platinum 16, Tales of Kenzura Zao. This is the Platinum that was earned in May 2024 as well. It's a captivating action-adventure game set in a richly detailed fantasy world, where you, the player, assume the role of Zao, a young but skilled warrior who is tasked with restoring peace to his homeland after it had been ravaged by dark forces. Throughout the game, players embark on epic quests, battling formidable enemies and solving intricate puzzles. Zao, while doing all of this, is already fighting his own internal battle after losing his beloved father, and this makes Zhao's experience all the more emotional and memorable for me. But as for the game's combat, it offers players a range of options to suit their preferred playstyle. Zhao has access to various weapons and magical abilities to utilise. The game also features a robust skill tree system, allowing players to unlock and upgrade abilities that enhance their combat effectiveness. And the map of Kenzura is absolutely stunning, with distinctly different biomes carrying their own threats. My experience with this game was seriously incredible, guys. I don't know what it was, but this game hit every note I was looking for. Sometimes they say timing is everything, and I think that's the case with me and this experience. I needed something new, refreshing and emotive, and boy did I get all of that here. The final level had its own challenges. I did start to get a little bit frustrated, but never did it feel unfair. It's just patience, persistence and learning, and that's pretty much what Zhao is being taught on his journey as well. And when we go over to the trophy list, it's built up of story related trophies, combat inspired ones and some collectibles. My favourite trophies in this game always related back to the combat, however, for things like hitting 4 enemies with a single lunar blast for the I Am Moon trophy, or defeating 4 enemies with a single supernova for the I Am Sun trophy. Either way, Zhao is a platinum standard journey we should all experience. In at platinum number 17, it's Deliver Us the Moon. Yes, I earned yet another platinum here in May 2024, a busy month. Deliver Us the Moon is a sci-fi thriller set in an apocalyptic near future where Earth's natural resources have depleted. Humanity's only hope lies in your hands on the moon. The game involves exploring an abandoned lunar base, solving complex puzzles, and navigating the hostile environment. You'll be sure to uncover some of the secrets that have been left behind by this colony's downfall. The narrative-driven experience here is enriched by immersive storytelling, atmospheric visuals, and a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, making it a memorable journey to save mankind from extinction. The levels are designed to balance tension with discovery, and alongside this you'll have to deal with the environmental hazards and limited resources, adding to the sense of urgency. The standout for me with this experience was definitely the atmosphere. It captures everything you should be feeling in this disastrous situation. You're simply humanity's last hope, and you can feel it with every decision or every indecision you may make. Trophy wise, nothing really stands out for me here, good or bad. It's just a wide range of trophies to collect, between miscellaneous interactions, completing the story and scanning for collectibles. So why don't you head out of Earth and onto the moon for this platinum? Yet again, May 2024 for another platinum, this time number 18, it's The Artful Escape. What a visually stunning journey this is. You'll be taking on the mesmerising adventure for a young mind of a young musician named Francis Vendetti. On the eve of his first performance, Francis grapples with the legacy of his late folk legend hero and uncle, and in a bid to escape the looming shadows of his uncle's fame, Francis embarks on a surreal intergalactic quest to discover his true stage persona. In-game, your time will centre around exploration and platforming, intertwined with rhythm-based elements. Guiding Francis through this dazzling landscapes, manipulating the environment with his guitar to create great and open pathways to help you overcome all kinds of obstacles. Each level is designed to reflect Francis' mental and emotional journey, featuring vibrant, surreal settings that change dynamically with the music. This is one of those games where I jumped in expecting a decent experience, but instead I got a brilliant one. I love this indie game and everything that it stands for. This is what you call serious creativity and passion, because it doesn't come easy to build such an experience like this for its players. And I do hope someday we get a follow-up game or something very similar to this, because I didn't get enough of this indie gem. Trophy wise, it's just play the game by jamming out on your guitar, complete a few miscellaneous interactions on the way, and make sure you have a carefree experience with this platinum, because it's worthy of going on anyone's list. Platinum 19. It's the iconic Spyro the Dragon. I earned this platinum, again, May 2024. This is a beloved classic where you take on the role of Spyro, a feisty young dragon on a quest to save his fellow elders. The game begins with the villainous Nasty Nork, who casts a spell that freezes all the dragons in the dragon realm into crystal statues. And as the only dragon unaffected by this spell, Spyro sets out on a mission to rescue his friends, reclaim the stolen treasures, and defeat Nasty Nork himself. The game is set within a series of vibrant different beautifully rendered levels, each filled with hidden secrets, hilarious enemies, and intricate puzzles. You must guide Spyro through each environment using his unique abilities such as gliding, charging, breathing fire, and more, to hopefully defeat any foe that stands in your way. Now this game has a real special place for me and my heart, because I played the original game back on the PS1 as just a little boy, so coming back to these games many years later as a man has been incredible, and especially for the first game of the series, because it just has that carefree attitude of an era that it was born in. Man, when I look back at some of my memories, especially when I was going over to my dad's on a weekend, I would sit and play Spyro for hours, and I hope Spyro still exists when I have kids of my own someday, because I'm sure to make them gamers and Spyro fans, because there was nothing greater as a kid than befriending this brilliant purple dragon. As for the game's trophies, they're filled with fun, firefighting, and exploring. Personally, I think the best trophies come from the game's only real challenges, and those are the flying levels. They can be simultaneously the best and the worst at times, but I wouldn't have it any other way, because Spyro's Platinum is essential, and I know you must have it. And finally for today, in at Platinum 20, it's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I earned this Platinum in May 2024 as well. My god, that was a hell of a month for trophies. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order follows the journey of Cal Kestis, a former Jedi Padawan who survived the purge of Order 66. Set in the aftermath of the Galactic Empire's rise, Cal is on a quest to rebuild the Jedi Order by evading the Empire's relentless pursuits, and he will be joined by his buddy BD-1. The game combines exploration, combat, and puzzle-solving elements as players traverse various planets, uncovering secrets and strengthening Cal's connection to the Force. With richly detailed environments, challenging enemies, and a compelling narrative, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order offers an immersive experience for both Star Wars fans and new players as well. I especially enjoyed how this level design is non-linear, which encourages you, the player, to backtrack and explore as much as the eye can see, as you will uncover hidden secrets and brilliant upgrades. I wish the damn holomap was better, because my god, that thing is a pain in the force-filled arse. But overall, I can't really complain. I was a lapsed Star Wars fan at this point, but Cal and BD-1 and the entire feeling from Fallen Order brought me back in a big way. I am still yet to sink my teeth into the Survivor follow-up, but the lasting impression Jedi Fallen Order has means that Survivor has some real topping to do. The trophies here are great. They encourage you to become the Jedi Master we all know we want to be. You'll be cutting through enemies like butter with a lightsaber, and honestly, what better way is there to earn a platinum trophy? And there you have it, trophy hunters, my platinums from 11 to 20, sitting proudly in my collection. Don't forget to check out all previous episodes from this series, and more PlayStation and trophy hunting content on the channel. If you want more of this series, then please just leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for alerts to awesome PlayStation videos and live streams. Happy hunting everyone, I'll see you all very soon.